In this video, we're going to learn how to write numbers using words. At the end of this video, you should be able to easily name numbers from the thousands to trillions and beyond. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the names of the periods, we can name them starting on the right side. The names of the most common periods you will use are ones, thousands, millions, billions, and trillions. Now, if you want to learn more about the place value in periods, watch the previous lesson linked below in the description. So to write a number using words, we want to first write the number in each period, followed by the name of the period without the S at the end. So we want to start with the period on the left, which is going to have the largest value. We need to use commas to separate the names of the periods. So wherever there is a comma in the number, write a comma between the words as well. The ones period, which has the smallest place value, is not named. Also, the word and is not used when naming a whole number. The word and is saved for when we are naming fractions and decimals. Let's name this number. First, let's name the periods. After some practice, you will be able to eyeball the number without having to count up from the ones period. So we have ones, thousands, millions. The number 37 is in the millions period, so we can name this part 37 million and separate it with a comma. Notice the letter S was removed. We don't say 37 millions. Next, there is the number 519 in the thousands period. This becomes 519,000, and we'll separate it with a comma. Finally, there is 248 in the ones period. Since we don't name the ones period, this is just written as 248. Now we can put it all together. This number in words is 37,519,248. Our second example is this number right here. Let's identify the largest period. We have ones, thousands. Starting all the way on the left, there is 364 in the thousands period, so we can go ahead and name this 364,000 and put a comma. Looking at the next period, there is 510 in the ones period. Since we don't name the ones, we just write 510. Putting it all together, we write this number as 364,510. The third example is this number. The largest period is the millions, so we'll start there. Since there is 5 in the millions, we get 5 million. Put a comma. You'll notice that all the digits in the thousands period are zeros. Since there aren't any numbers to name besides those zeros, we don't have to name anything at all in this period. Lastly, there are 103 ones, so we can write 103. Putting it all together, this number is written as 5,103,000. Our fourth example is this number right here. The largest period is the billions. There's only 1 in the billions, so we get 1 billion followed by a comma. There are 377 millions, which is written as 377 million and a comma. 583 is in the thousands, which is written as 583,000 and a comma. Lastly is 156 ones, or just 156. We put it all together, and we have 1,377,583,156. And our final example is this ginormous number here. So let's find the largest period by starting with the ones. We have ones, thousands, millions, billions, and trillions. Now that we have identified the largest period as the trillions, We can see that there are 620 of them. We will write this as 620 trillion with a comma. Similar to a previous example, there are only the digits 0 in the millions period, which means there's nothing to name here, so we can move on to the next period. There are only 7 millions, and it is written as 7 million. We have 805 thousands, which is written as 805,000. And finally, 999 ones is written as 999. So we can put this all together, and this number is written as 620 trillion, 7,805,999. Well, that is it for this video, and I hope to catch you in the next one.